Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yes.
This time we're going deep into self-reflection
Okay.
with Ron W. Rathbun's book, The Mind and Self-Reflection, A New Way to Read with Your Mind. Rathbun spent almost 30 years studying with a Caltech scholar
Wow.
and claims there's a huge difference between reading with your brain and reading with your mind.
Interesting.
Pretty intriguing, right?
Yeah.
Especially when I heard his work was even part of a medical study on fear.
Oh, wow.
He also talks about this fascinating concept
Okay.
called the Keely,
Okay.
which he claims is a key to deeper self-reflection.
Interesting.
Let's find out what he's all about.
Yeah. Rathbun's not your typical self-help author. He
Yeah.
brings this unique blend of academic rigor and personal experience to the table. It's not about thinking positive thoughts.
Okay.
It's about understanding how our minds actually work and using that knowledge to live more fulfilling lives.
Okay, so let's start with this reading with the mind idea.
Okay.
It sounds kind of esoteric.
Yeah.
How's that different from just reading a book?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
Imagine you're reading a novel about a character with a moral dilemma.
Okay.
Reading with your brain, you'd analyze their actions,
Okay.
maybe predict what they'll do next.
Right.
But Rathbun wants us to go deeper,
Okay.
to actually feel what that character is feeling, their anxieties, their hopes.
Okay.
It's about connecting with the material on an emotional level.
Okay, so it's like stepping into the character's shoes,
Exactly.
experiencing the story from the inside out.
Yeah.
But how do you actually do that?
Right.
He mentions feeling your conscious awareness in the area of your heart.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I quite follow that. Can you maybe elaborate on that?
It does sound a bit unusual, but it connects to the idea of mindfulness,
Yeah.
focusing on physical sensations, to anchor yourself in the present moment. Have you ever noticed how your heart rate changes when
Yeah.
you're feeling certain emotions?
For sure.
Rathbun suggests bringing your awareness to that area, not literally, but as a way to tap into a deeper level of understanding.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not just about understanding the words on the page. It's
Right.
about feeling them,
Exactly.
letting them resonate within you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to see where he's going with this. What are some of the specific things Rathbun wants us to reflect on?
He tackles some pretty big questions about life and learning.
Okay.
For example, he asks, do you feel your life with your heart? And why would you not be ready to learn?
Interesting.
These aren't just rhetorical questions.
Yeah.
He wants us to really examine
All right.
those often ignored aspects of ourselves.
Those questions really make you stop and think, do I actually feel my life or am I just going through the motions?
Right.
How often am I truly open to learning something new? He's challenging us to look at our lives with fresh eyes,
Yeah.
to be more present and engaged.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
especially in our fast-paced world.
Right.
We're constantly bombarded with information and distractions,
Yeah.
and it's easy to lose touch with ourselves in the present moment.
Speaking of which, Rathbun also emphasizes the importance of time, right?
Yes, he stresses the importance of quality over quantity,
Right.
of truly being present in each moment.
Okay.
He says, life experience is much richer when you are not thinking about time.
It's true. If we're constantly worrying about the past or future,
Yeah,
we miss out on the richness of right now.
right.
But how do we actually achieve that?
Yeah.
It's easier said than done in our always-on world.
He doesn't offer a quick fix,
Okay.
but he encourages us to find those little pockets of presence throughout the day.
Okay.
Maybe it's taking a few conscious breaths while you're waiting in line, or putting your phone away during dinner.
Right.
Small shifts that can have a big impact
Okay.
on how you experience your life.
I like that.
Yeah.
Small, actionable steps.
Exactly.
It's not about becoming a meditation guru overnight.
Right.
It's about incorporating mindfulness into everyday moments.
Yeah.
So when we're truly present, not only do we experience life more fully,
Yeah.
but our relationships also transform.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Rathbun emphasizes authenticity in relationships,
Uh-huh.
being true to yourself,
Right.
having self-respect,
Okay.
and setting healthy boundaries.
Right.
He sees these as essential for
Yeah.
building strong and fulfilling connections.
It's not just about being present with ourselves.
Right.
It's about being present with others as well.
Exactly.
That leads me to another question.
Okay.
How does he address the topic of our thoughts and emotions?
Yeah.
Those inner voices that can sometimes be pretty loud.
He places a strong emphasis on understanding and valuing our own thoughts. He has this beautiful quote.
Okay.
Tend the beauty of your own thoughts, and you will grow beauty beyond imagination.
It's a powerful image.
Yeah.
But how often do we actually take the time to tend to our thoughts?
Right.
We're so quick to judge ourselves, to get caught up in negativity.
And that negativity can be incredibly draining.
Right.
He talks about trusting our feelings, managing fear, and embracing love.
Okay.
It's about cultivating a more positive and supportive inner dialogue.
It's like we're constantly bombarded with messages telling us we're not enough.
Yeah.
And it's easy to internalize those messages. But if we can learn to tend to our thoughts, to cultivate a more positive inner landscape that can have a ripple effect on everything else in our lives, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's where mindfulness comes in.
Yeah.
It describes mindfulness as being present, paying attention, and finding safety within. He says, mindfulness is the acceptance that I am here.
And that sense of inner safety allows us to see things more clearly, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure.
Because if we're constantly bombarded with anxieties and doubts, it's hard to perceive the world accurately.
He has another great quote about that.
He does.
If you want to open your perception,
Yes.
all you have to do is slow down your mind and see.
Good one.
You know, it's like when you're trying to take a good photo, if you're rushing, you're shaking,
Right.
the image will be blurry.
Yeah.
But if you take a moment to steady yourself, you can capture a clear, sharp picture.
Exactly.
It's the same with our minds.
Right.
When we slow down and become more present, we can see things with greater clarity.
I love that analogy.
Yeah?
It perfectly captures the essence of what he's saying. When we're mindful and present, we can perceive the world and ourselves with much greater clarity.
And that clarity is key to achieving a sense of harmony.
Yes.
Both within ourselves and in our relationships.
Exactly.
He even talks about a path to clarity, doesn't he?
Yes. He encourages us to step back from confusion, embrace simplicity, and understand our reactions. He wants us to identify patterns in our thinking and behavior.
It's a reminder that self-reflection isn't about beating ourselves up or dwelling on our flaws.
Right.
It's about understanding ourselves on a deeper level. It's about recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, our triggers, and our habitual ways of responding to the world.
And through that understanding, we can start to make conscious choices that lead to greater clarity and harmony.
The powerful image, that idea of negativity pulling us away from our true selves.
Right.
And harmony, as he describes it, is the path back to ourselves and to a more fulfilling life.
Exactly.
This is all incredibly insightful.
Yep.
It is.
But there's one more piece of the puzzle I'm curious about.
Okay.
Earlier, you mentioned something called the Keeley. Can you tell us more about what that is?
Keeley is a phenomenon that Rathbun believes we can tap into for greater self-awareness. He doesn't go into a ton of detail in this particular book, but he does encourage readers to explore it further if they're interested.
Got it.
He's written several other books specifically on the topic, including The Silent Miracle and The Keeley.
So it's like this whole other layer of self-discovery waiting to be explored.
It seems that way.
Okay.
This book feels like just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow.
When it comes to Rathbun's ideas on self-reflection and on the potential of The Keeley.
I'm definitely intrigued.
Me too.
We'll have to add those books to our reading list.
Definitely.
This has been an incredible deep dive so far.
It has
covered so much ground.
From reading with the mind to the importance of mindfulness and self-awareness to this intriguing concept of the Keeley.
And we've only just begun to scratch the surface of what Rathbun has to offer.
In part 2 of this deep dive, we'll explore his insights on value and the transformative power of self-reflection. Stay tuned.
Sounds good. Welcome back.
So in this next chapter, value.
Yeah.
It seems like Rathbun brings it all together, tying self-reflection to a deeper appreciation for life.
You're spot on.
Yeah.
He starts with this powerful statement. Value all experience that enters your mind, and you will learn from everything.
Okay, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Is he suggesting we should find something to appreciate even in our most difficult experiences?
He's suggesting that every experience, even the tough ones, has something to teach us if we're open to it. Think of a time you went through something really challenging.
Yeah.
Looking back. Can you see any valuable lessons you learned from that experience?
Wow. Yeah, actually I can.
Yeah.
Thinking back, some of my most challenging experiences forced me to grow
Right.
in ways I never could have imagined at the time. I wouldn't necessarily want to go through those experiences again.
Right.
But they definitely shaped who I am today.
That's what Rathbun is getting at.
Okay.
He's not saying we should enjoy suffering or pretend everything is rosy.
Yeah.
He's emphasizing the potential for growth and learning in every situation.
Right.
It's about shifting our perspective, finding those nuggets of wisdom even amidst the chaos.
That's really resonating with me.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up in the negative aspects of an experience.
Right.
But if we can step back and see it as an opportunity for growth,
exactly,
it can completely change how we approach challenges.
He also highlights the importance of valuing our own experiences, regardless of what others might think. He poses this challenging question.
Okay.
The greatest value in life that you hold is your own.
Wow.
How valuable are you?
It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, measuring our worth by external standards.
Right.
Social media doesn't help.
Definitely not.
But Rathbun reminds us that true value comes from within.
Exactly.
It's about recognizing our inherent worth, regardless of achievements or external validation.
It's about recognizing our own unique strengths, talents, and experiences. It's about celebrating our individuality.
Right.
And embracing all that makes us who we are.
That's such a powerful message.
It is.
It's so easy to get caught up in the pursuit of external validation.
Yeah.
But ultimately, our self-worth is determined by how we see ourselves.
And when we recognize our own value, we become more appreciative of the value in others.
So it's like this ripple effect.
Yeah.
When we value ourselves, we value others.
Yeah.
And we start to see the world through a more appreciative lens.
Exactly. And that appreciation, as Rathbun points out, extends even to the simplest things. He says, it is the simplest of gifts that bring us the deepest of life's riches.
That's nice.
It's not about material possessions or grand achievements.
Right.
It's about finding joy in the everyday moments.
You know, this reminds me of something I was reading the other day.
Yeah.
About the science of happiness.
Okay.
Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude, who take time to appreciate the little things, are actually happier and healthier.
Yeah.
It's like Rathbun was tapping into this deep truth about human nature.
He was definitely onto something.
Yeah.
A beautiful sunset,
Yeah.
a heartfelt conversation with a friend, a quiet moment in nature.
Right.
These seemingly small moments can be profoundly enriching.
He even compares us to flowers in a garden.
He does.
Each with our own unique beauty and potential to bloom. It's such a beautiful image.
Yeah.
It suggests that we're all interconnected, part of something larger than ourselves.
It's a reminder that diversity is what makes life so vibrant and beautiful.
Right.
We each have our own unique gifts to share with the world.
And when we can appreciate our own beauty and potential, we can start to see the beauty in everything and everyone around us.
Right.
He asks, when you see your own beauty, you will open to nature's beauty.
Yeah.
Where do you find beauty in your life?
What a thought-provoking question.
No.
It encourages us to look beyond the surface, to find beauty in unexpected places.
For sure.
Maybe it's the way the light filters through the leaves on a tree, or the kindness of a stranger, or a piece of art that moves you deeply.
For me, it's often those quiet moments in nature where I can just be present and soak in the beauty of my surroundings.
Yeah.
It's amazing how something as simple as a walk in the woods can completely shift my perspective.
It sounds like you're already embodying Rathbun's philosophy in your own way.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
But this conversation has definitely given me even more to reflect on.
Good.
It's not just about analyzing our thoughts and emotions.
Right.
It's about cultivating a deeper appreciation for life itself.
It's about recognizing our own inherent value.
Right.
Embracing the simple gifts that life offers.
Yeah.
And opening ourselves to the beauty that surrounds us. It's about finding that sense of wonder and awe that makes life truly meaningful.
I feel like my understanding of self-reflection has shifted since starting this deep dive.
Okay.
Rathbun's insights are so profound, yet so simple and accessible.
Right.
It's as if he's reminding us of things we already knew deep down, but had forgotten along the way.
He has a way of cutting through the noise and getting to the heart of the matter.
And that's the power of self-reflection, isn't it?
Yeah.
It helps us reconnect with our true selves and rediscover the beauty and wonder of life.
It's a journey worth taking.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's more to explore in this journey.
Right.
Before we wrap up our deep dive into the mind and self-reflection, there's one more element we need to explore, the afterword.
Right.
Here, Rathbun offers a glimpse into his own personal journey of self-discovery and the role of the Keeley.
That's right, the Keeley.
Yeah.
This is where we might uncover some additional tools for our own self-exploration.
Yeah.
And learn more about this mysterious phenomenon. We'll delve into this fascinating aspect of Ron W. Rathbun's work.
Oh, okay.
When we return for the final part of this deep dive.
Sounds good.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We're back for the final part of our deep dive.
Yes.
Into Ron W. Rathbun's work, Mind and Self-Reflection. We've explored his ideas on reading with the mind, mindfulness, and finding value in every experience.
Yeah.
And now we're turning to the afterward, where Rathbun gets personal, sharing his own journey of self-discovery.
It's fascinating to see how his path unfolded.
Right.
He didn't set out to be an author or a teacher, but a deep curiosity about human behavior and a thirst for self-understanding led him to where he is today.
He mentions spending 28 years studying with a mentor who held multiple degrees from Caltech.
Wow.
Not your average teacher.
Definitely not.
Right.
This mentor emphasized that true education went beyond books and lectures. It was about learning from your own mind. Remember that famous Socrates quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living"?
Right.
That seems to be the foundation of Rathbun's entire philosophy.
Sure.
And in this afterword, he reveals that this journey of self-examination ultimately led him to the Keeley.
We've been dancing around this concept all episode. Sounds like it played a pivotal role in his own transformation and became a central theme in his work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He even describes practicing a form of meditation involving the Keeley, teaching it to others before he ever wrote his first book.
Interesting.
It wasn't just a theoretical concept for him. It was a lived experience, a tool for personal growth.
So he really believed in it.
Yeah, he's gone on to write several books specifically about the Keeley, including The Silent Miracle and the Keeley.
You know, earlier I admitted to being a little skeptical about this whole feeling your awareness in your heart thing. But the more we unpack Rathbun's ideas, the more I'm starting to see the connection. Like he's encouraging us to tap into a deeper level of knowing. A wisdom that goes beyond our rational minds.
It's as if he's inviting us to explore the vast landscape of our inner world. To move beyond the familiar territory of our thoughts. And delve into the realm of feeling, intuition, and perhaps even something beyond that.
And the Keeley seems to be a key to unlocking that deeper level of awareness.
Exactly.
He describes it as a tool for self-reflection and understanding, but it still feels a bit mysterious.
He doesn't reveal all his cards in this book, but he does hint at the Keeley potential for deeper self-discovery. It's almost as if he's leaving breadcrumbs, inviting us to follow our own curiosity and explore further.
I appreciate that he doesn't try to force his beliefs on us. He presents his ideas, shares his experiences, and then encourages us to find our own truth.
It's a refreshing approach, especially in the self-help world, which can sometimes feel a bit preachy.
For sure.
Rathbun's approach is more about empowering us to become our own teachers, to trust our inner compass.
This deep dive has definitely sparked my own sense of curiosity. I'm eager to learn more about the Keeley and explore what it might reveal about myself.
Me too.
What about you?
Absolutely. This conversation has been a journey of self-discovery. And there's always more to learn.
Well, dear listener, we've reached the end of our deep dive into Ron W. Rathbun, the mind and self-reflection. We've covered a lot of ground. But as we've discovered, it's just the beginning.
Exactly.
Rathbun's work is an invitation to embark on our own journey of self-exploration, to read with our minds, to cultivate mindfulness, to find value in every experience, and perhaps even to explore the mysterious depths of the Keeley. I encourage you to pick up his books, delve deeper into these ideas, and most importantly, keep reflecting, keep questioning, and keep discovering the wonders within yourself.
Well, wonders within.
Until next time, keep diving deep.